right, now it is time to get into WWE's Monday Night Raw extravaganza, November 8th, 2004.
Well, before we get into this extravaganza of a Raw, let's take a look at what was going on in the world of wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter, as well as the Figure 4 Weekly.
TNA sucks, TNA sucks, TNA sucks.
November 8th, 2004, Meltzer writes, when history is looked back at what at this point is really just an expensive historical blip on wrestling's radar screen, the period between November 7th and November 11th will be a key turning point in TNA company history. While everyone involved knew from the start that it would be a long haul, if there has to be a success, there is genuine fear among those involved that Panda Energy, the money which kept the project alive in 2002 when it was about to go bankrupt, is losing patience. TNA is still alive to this day, but just so everyone is fucking aware of this.
That's crazy.
This is 2004, they're saying this. Those involved have noted you can see cutbacks behind the scenes being made, including the attempt this past week to stop paying the Jobber Crew, which I guess was like a group of dudes that came out just to do jobs on these shows, which only saved the company $600 per week, which was overturned in one day due to so much negative feedback the company got.
$600? They were spending like $100,000 a week or something.
Well, and then the boys revolted and said, keep the jobbers here, man. There was also problems with reservations at the hotel this past week, as some people had their hotels changed without being told. I was going to say, listen, there's hotel problems goddamn just happen, okay, man?
The hotel.
Yeah, let me tell you about wrestling hotels, just so you guys get insight on this. So you make a group reservation. You said, here's everything you could possibly ever need. Here's the card, everything you could ever want. Here's
all
every
the names,
name.
Who's in what, yes.
I mean,
all their names, birth dates.
Dude, CSV perfectly. Here's everything.
Social security
arrival.
number. You give them anything. Bank info, all their stuff.
CC'd to multiple accounts.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because they just hired someone new and he's starting the exact day they're all coming in. This happens every time.
That is even when they send back, like, here's a confirmation number. Yeah, we don't do confirmation numbers here. Excuse me?
Dude, yeah.
How does that happen?
Why did you give me a confirmation number then?
Hey, yeah, and like, they'll have you email the front desk email, and then when you're talking to the guy on the phone, hey, I don't know how this got messed up. I sent all these to the front desk email. Oh, I just started. I don't have access to the front desk email.
That has happened in multiple states.
Different states, yes.
I don't have access to the front desk email. You're at the front desk though, right? I am. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, not even different states, but the same hotel multiple times.
Dude, yeah, Tony, it's been multiple times I'm putting it lightly. It's been the same hotel in the same city for 3 years.
They just keep hiring. It's a revolving door over there.
The turnover rate is unbelievable at these fucking
They should hire
hotels,
that
man.
fucking 7-year-old from U-Haul. They're running that shit like the Navy.
Yeah, that shit live.
Craziest shit ever.
Oh, also, if anyone has any Iggy on how to get a U-Haul van ever,
And Penske van also.
Penske van also would be acceptable. Please let us know, because we are constantly putting in reservations for U-Haul or Penske vans, showing up, and they say, "Oh, we only have a 16-foot truck for you today."
Dude, there was one time we got like a 20-foot truck. That was crazy. U-Haul, we've seen the van. I legit have never in my life ever pulled up to a Penske in a van that I put the reservation in for, ever been there ever.
So yeah, just that needed to be talked about. Meltzer says Taboo Tuesday was a major flop. Following on the lowest live attendance for a WWE pay-per-view show in history, the October 19th show from Milwaukee, where fans picked the title contender for Triple H, the first estimate on buys is 170,000 or a 0.31 buy rate. When you're looking at where we are in the quote-unquote death of WCW comparisons, it is January of 2000, the period where Brett and Goldberg were down with injuries, and the period when Vince Russo was removed as Booker for the first time. So he is saying that we are in like end times of WWE right now as of this episode.
We can only hope, right, guys?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
of this extravaganza of a show. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, man.
In hustle news, Tony, I know you'll like this.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ryan Wilson, you guys might know him from TNA as Triton. He had like a small run there.
Love Triton. I love that guy.
He had a cool look. Ryan Wilson as Mr. USA doing the Hogan Mr. America gimmick in Japan, as Hogan sent Wilson to Japan with his costume, apparently did so well that he's getting a raise from $2,500 to $7,500 for his next tour. Hogan has talked with them about going in and doing a Hogan and Mr. USA tag team for their Hustlemania show, which is fucking crazy. This obviously doesn't happen, but that idea, I mean, Hustle, I think Hustle is like a blind spot for me, but every time we watch something from Hustle, I'm like, this is the best shit ever. I love this company.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, like I like seeing someone's like visions like played out. And like their vision was crazy.
Yeah, because there's like shitty comedy wrestling, but this is like the show is about this, and like it all makes sense in its own world, even if it is silly.
Yeah,
which I appreciate. Yeah,
me too.
Meltzer says here that it doesn't make Hogan wrestling business sense to go for this group, but if he can arrange it on a hustle show, he probably could get his daughter to do a mini concert at the show and open her up to the Japanese market, and it could be worth it.
Open her up.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna take my spots.
Meltzer puts over ROH huge fucking here. This is like directly at James, who's probably like out of wrestling or getting out of wrestling.
I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm getting close.
Meltzer says, for those of you losing interest in wrestling, before checking out, you really should check out ROH. As mentioned before, it's what I wish the direction of TNA was similar, and it's a total 180 from WWE. A lot of the top matches are similar to Japanese junior heavyweight style with fast-paced action and tons of innovative moves, and there are a lot of talented guys in many different styles. If the Japan stuff doesn't work for you because of the language issues or not understanding the angles, then this gets you a little bit of both worlds. They book their titles to mean something, so Samoa Joe as world champ has the feeling of being the top guy. Plus, in the end, he wins his matches, and you don't have the overdone ref bumps and run-ins like the big promotions. That's a fucking very, that's a big nod toward a company that, books like that.
I wish that Meltzer still liked the indies.
Yeah, I do too, man. I think he would fuck... I think he would fuck with DPW heavy.
Yeah, I think so too.
In WWE news, Triple H pitched for his Survivor Series 8-man match, Team Triple H against Team Randy Orton, to be a War Games match, which has never been done in WWE since he was a fan of NWA wrestling and has always wanted to do that match. Well, Vince, who was at work in the office all week, came to the tapings, and the only reports we got said he looked fine, although looked like he's lost a little weight after an undisclosed surgery and a few-day hospital stay. I don't know why that's fucking in there. Was there rumors of Vince retiring or something here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Vince still bearing a grudge against all concepts his company didn't create, nixed the idea. So Triple H is pitching War Games in 2004 with Maven.
Yeah, that's insane. And Snitsky.
And Snitsky. How the fuck is that?
Yeah, he's like, I want to win War Games.
Damn, he still never got to be in one, did he?
Yeah, I guess not.
He retired, technically, I guess, because of his heart shit before they brought that in, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, he definitely, I'm sure he gets the same out of it, like they used to book in all that shit.
That's true, yeah, that's true. From the Figure 4 Weekly, November 15, 2004, because for some reason there wasn't an Observer archive for this one, which I thought was weird.
They still they're trying to add stuff.
Oh, I see. Alvarez writes, by far the biggest story of the week besides the Angle Pewter deal, which, by the way, happened during this time, too, where Daniel Pewter put Kurt Angle in a Kimura.
A Kimura leg bar.
Yeah.
On the arm.
Well, besides that story, was a release of 12 superstars off the main roster here. Those released were Rico, Gail Kim,
man.
Chuck... Oh, Tony, I'm sorry.
Gail Kim.
Gail Kim, Chuck Palumbo, Rodney Mack, Jazz, Billy Gunn, Test,
Billy Gunn,
A-Train, Nydia, and Johnny the Bull Stamboli. Alvarez says the one that has a lot of people worried is Test, who was fired while recovering from neck surgery. He says that one is straight out of WCW, so Test is hurt and fired here. The reality with him, though, is that they gave him the chance after chance after chance. He never lived up to their expectations, and they had nothing for him before his surgery and likely nothing for him afterwards. He was outraged, and they told him they could give him a call back after he healed up, which would be like summer of 2005, and he said something to the effects of, no thanks.
Dude.
He comes back.
He comes back, he's definitely later, though, right?
He goes to TNA, and then he goes to ECW, right?
Andrew the Test, the Punisher, the Martin, yeah.
So, okay, how the fuck do you release A-Train?
I don't know. And like, he had a really good, like, didn't he have a really good 04? Or was that 03 I'm thinking of? Either way.
Yeah, no, he's the shit. Yeah, he's the shit, dude. Like that entrance he makes where he comes out and puts the hands up.
The arms.
Yeah, and the smoke comes up like a train.
That's awesome.
That's him. That's A-Train. Yeah.
And he had moves, and he could move for a fucking big dude, too.
And he was young. You thought he was like 45 back then. He was like 23.
I thought most guys were 45 back then, to be fair.
Yeah, me too, dude. Like, I could be convinced that they were always 37 years of age. Always.
Dude, especially, and like, dude, yeah, they released him in his last match was against goddamn Val Venus, and he loses? Come on, you can't do this.
Ah, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
He goes to Japan after that, right? Giant Bernard.
Yeah, Giant Bernard.
Which is cool, and then he comes back as Tensai.
Yeah, Giant Bernard. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I mean, they treated him well over there, and they should have because, like, he's a beast. I mean, like, especially at that time when he was still young and he wasn't bumped out or anything, you know?
Dude, releasing Test and Albert? Come on,
dude,
man.
Test just didn't have it, brother. Let me tell you. He just wasn't living up to our expectations.
That's true.
A-Train was 33. Or, I'm sorry, he was 32.
Wow.
32.
Wow. Damn.
Said, that's enough of that.
Yeah, get your fucking hairy ass out of here,
that
man.
Sucks, man. Yeah, his entrance against Brock with the fucking... He looked like a big
and then
deal,
Brock
man.
decides to try to end his career? Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. TNA set up the idea of a reprise of DX invading WCW as they were going to have have we reviewed that or we've definitely talked about it where TNA showed up to the Universal Royal Rumble fucking commercial taping
with the
Abyss had
balloons.
Yeah,
Mahi Mahi.
Yeah,
the Mahi Mahi, we love that.
But what I didn't know is that the plan was they were going to have Hall and Nash do it and not the rest of those guys. They were going to have Hall and Nash invade the Royal Rumble commercial tapings on November 10th that were held at Universal Studios. As it turned out, Hall and Nash declined the offer, being that they both have only limited dates and they don't feel like burning a bridge. David Sahadi, put it together and rounded Tracy, who came with cookies, Abyss, who came with balloons, and Shane Douglas, who came with a mic and wanted to interview Vince.
TNA's best.
Yeah, the fucking franchise.
Ooh, it's the franchise here.
Conan, Ron Killings, and BG James were also involved. The only confrontation footage was when John Big Gaburik of Tough Enough fame, he goes to TNA eventually, came out and was pissed. Meltzer says, I'd say WWE had a right to be pissed, except that when it comes around, goes around, and once they threatened a lawsuit if the footage wasn't given to them, they came across as crybabies. They ended up filing a complaint with Universal, even though TNA did its filming in an adjacent catering area, and Gaborik told the TNA guys if any of the footage is ever used, that the WWE would sue them. Sahadi kept filming anyway. When Gaborik talked about suing, the TNA guys called up Jerry Jarrett, and Jerry Jarrett said, "We have lawyers too, and keep filming." That is baller. Yeah. The next day, WWE Intellectual, that's easy for me to say, property VP Bella Caracas sent TNA a letter that to avoid legal action, TNA needed to not only agree to never use the video footage, but surrender the footage to WWE within 7 business days, and they hadn't done so as of that week. Well, as we know, they don't do that. And they air it, and then also have Frankie Kazarian play Triple H on the show, trying to get the footage.
Dude, don't they blur out Ray's face? He's in there like dapping up.
They do, yeah.
Ron Killings or something. I think
that was nice of him to blur his face out.
It was BJ James trying to get that mahi mahi. I fucking need it.
He does get the mahi mahi. I think he's eating it. Yeah, that's awesome.
And last thing here in WWE news, at meetings before TV this past week, the wrestlers were told there would be no more cuts at present time. 3 days later, Linda Miles was cut.
All right.
That's typical. Yeah, no one's going to get fired.
Linda Miles? Come on, bro.
We forgot one person.
Yeah, sorry.
After this person.
But that is it for the Observer Figure 4 Weekly portion of the show. Now it's time to talk about Monday Night Raw, November 8th, 2004.
All right. You know what? Let's just cut the intro, guys. We're going to go straight into Triple H talking.
The drugs, the money, the drugs. No drugs, no money.
Fuck that,
no
Tony.
money, no drugs.
We need to, I mean, like, we got to get on the scene.
What is happening in this ring right now?
Yeah, I don't know how, I've seen shows open, obviously, without the Raw intro. I don't know how many I've seen start with Triple H, like somebody already mid-talking and then never going to an intro. No cold opens. It's just, here's Triple H in the ring and he's the champ and we're in the reign of terror.
He has a lot to say tonight. Cut the fucking intro. I have 20 minutes tonight.
Just start with me.
Come on, Dad.
Dad, I need to. I mean, what do you need the intro for? They see it every wink, Dad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I definitely like the. That gets me thinking. I've never even heard or seen reference Triple H's parents ever in my entire life. I only know Vince McMahon.
Oh my God! Wow, you're right.
They've had him on some DVD. I've seen him on some DVD somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got, like, yeah, probably. I
it was
think
Vince
so.
and Linda McMahon.
The Levesque.
Son.
He's always
Linda
been my favorite.
Levesque and Vince Levesque.
He's my seed.
He's my favorite son.
Yeah, so we start with the Evolution Town Hall. Things are not going great. They are for Triple H, I guess, not for everybody else.
No, they're not going great. Meltzer
Not
just said we're in WCW death times right now.
That
with
is
this.
insane to say.
It is gnarly.
Especially knowing with hindsight and all that.
Sure.
But Batista was attacked, and it was under the watchful eye of our shitty general manager, Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, so Triple H was... I don't really even understand.
Batista's down. Batista's down.
I don't even understand. So Triple H says that he's back this week, and
Yes.
that's going to spell a lot of problems for people around here, Tony, because last week he decided to stay home to teach people around here a lesson. Now, I was waiting for him to say, like, what the lesson was or what he was talking about. There was no lesson. Triple H just had a fucking Monday off.
Yeah, it's like 1 week, he's back. It was like that time we saw The Undertaker. He's coming back. They had a huge hype promo. He was gone
That was
1 week.
always The Undertaker, Tony. He was always coming back.
But he said, I'm coming back because you people, and I took a week off, and now I'm back.
Yeah. I decided to teach you guys a lesson by staying home, and then, there's thick-headed people around here, because instead of getting the idea, some people took it as an invitation to attack Evolution. What idea?
This doesn't
what
make
are you
any
talking
sense
about?
at all, actually.
Was he saying that, like, to teach him a lesson that, like, the show's not as good if he's not around?
Yeah, the ratings, brother. I come back when the ratings are back up.
Was the house good tonight, dude?
I'm recovering. The house is good. We're in Texas,
Dad, how's
brother.
the house?
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's great, Dad. I'm going to come in.
Okay. It doesn't matter either way.
We'll make them put you in every segment then. That's good. So yeah, he says they got an idea to attack Evolution that ended up injuring Ric Flair, who can't be there tonight either, and they also attacked Batista, and that made Batista very, very angry.
Batista's down. Batista's down.
And nobody, James, will like Batista when he is angry. Like the fucking Marvel.
That is very topical.
Dude, I mean, that's where he goes. Goes to the
Yeah,
Marvel.
he goes. Well, yeah, that's true.
And he gets big.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Triple H says that attack took place under the watchful eye of our useless general manager. General manager, Mr.
Man.
Eric. And then Eric Bischoff comes over the mic and says, Bischoff! And JR is very confused because Bischoff says Bischoff, there's complete silence. And then JR says, what? And Bischoff comes out. Gray hair Bischoff, by the way. So this is like post-shaved head.
Yeah, gray hair.
He says, I take action when action seems appropriate, and that is my sole discretion. He gets in the ring and says, with all due respect, Triple H, if I were you, I'd come to grips with the fact that all 4 winners of the winning team this weekend at Survivor Series are going to control Raw 1 week at a time. And it really doesn't matter. And then Triple H fucking grips him up. He's like, oh, you motherfucker. You know my dad.
What do you mean, fucking Maven's gonna run this? Maven's gonna run this?
I know you got some shitty ass booking, but think about Chris Jericho. What the fuck? So Bischoff says, please don't fucking do this. Triple H just gripped him up crazy. He's
Dude,
in his face.
craziest grip ever. Like he was gonna kill him or something. It was
He's so
insane.
close to him, Tony. He's breathing into the mic while Bischoff's trying to talk. So Bischoff's like, please don't do this. Triple H is like, he's so blown up. Bischoff says, I'm the general manager of Raw, and you're forcing me to recommend that you be stripped of your World Heavyweight title. Recommend to who? Vince?
Big
Dad?
Pop. Yeah, you can just do it. You're the general manager.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Or one of the 4 general managers next week could do it, too. Just take the title off of him. Who cares?
Oh, you're right. Wow,
Right?
Okay.
Unless,
Yeah,
no,
they have to
maybe they come up with some
recommend it.
rule that they can or something. Actually, I
It
don't
It would
recommend
probably
it, though.
not be. Yeah, they would just be like, someone would come back in and be like, "Hey, we don't recognize that" or whatever. So.
Yeah, fuck you, Maven.
Yeah, if they beat him in a match though, then you can't say nothing.
Yeah, of course. So Triple H lets Bischoff go, and Bischoff says, listen, this Sunday Survivor Series, it's your team versus Orton's team, and like I said, the fucking 4 winners will control Raw 1 week at a time while I'm on vacation. A lot of dudes taking off right now. A lot of people don't want to get blamed for these fucking shitty-ass ratings, huh?
Dude, Eric Bischoff got to go to Cody, Wyoming and go fly
He's gonna
fishing.
fish. The fucking game
That's
is
what happens
great
when the
out there.
business is dying. He goes to Cody, Wyoming. I'm getting out of here.
Somebody's got to catch a speckled perch. I don't know what the hell you want us to do out here.
The only game I'm fucking with is in this boat. What the fuck? So Bischoff said, "Let the chips fall." Cuts the fucking camera. No, let the chips fall where they may. Sorry about that. If chaos ensues, so be it. Besides Triple H, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about those stipulations. I'd concentrate on making sure my team is the winning team, and more importantly, keeping that belt around your waist after Survivor Series. Triple H fucking snaps. You're not me, Bischoff. You're not me.
Dude, what the hell is this voice?
This is the
He's
most in the bag Triple H voice I've ever heard.
wrestler voice crazy. What the fuck?
It's the most guttural I've ever heard Triple H. You're not me. My team will win the Survivor Series.
I had this underlined bold 3 times. And my team will win at Survivor Series because I am the game in the World Heavyweight Champion.
Dude, he sounds like fucking from Power Rangers.
Goldar, Zordon.
Yes,
I'm gonna win.
Goldar, yes.
Zordon. It sounds like Zordon.
No, Goldar's right.
Sounds like the Tango Warriors.
Sound like the Pink Ranger.
Sounds like Babu. Triple H says, nobody here can beat me, and you know it. Bischoff says, listen, I don't believe they can, and neither do you, so we've got nothing to worry about. The crowd's chanting, you tapped out. I'm guessing that's from when he tapped out in Mania to Benoit?
tapping out.
That had to be this year, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because that's all. Yeah, Benoit's run is already done. He's already had his shit here. Bischoff says, enough of the talk. Let's get back to what makes Raw so great. The action. You people want to see action? You guys want 3 matches tonight or what? What are you thinking here?
What the hell is going on here? What is this? Raw
Only
is so
3
great. The
matches or
action.
what?
The total nonstop action. We love it here.
Well, Bischoff leaves and says, let's get ready for our first match tonight. Ring the bell. So Lillian Garcia is now introing the first match, and I guess Batista's in the match, and Triple H's like, what the fuck? And then Orton's theme hits, so it's Batista versus Randy Orton to start the show here.
Batista versus Randy Orton on Raw and is starting the show. Like, I guess at this point, it's not something to scoff at too much because they're both kind of figuring themselves out. But like, this is a crazy match in like a few years.
And also didn't expect the match that we got.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I didn't think that any matches were going to get time, especially the first one on the show.
Yeah, they were looking to be the alternative to TNA, so they gave matches time.
That's fucked up.
Dude, the way you just said that is great. They're being the alternative to TNA. What the fuck?
Dude, TNA most of the time just didn't have long matches on TV. It is
No,
what it
they
is.
didn't.
But you're
They
right.
didn't.
You're right. But yeah, Randy Orton comes out with the fucking, just the beast pyro. I love that pyro so much.
I love the shot they get too when it comes through the entranceway and it's his back and he's doing his
Oh, yeah,
pose
that
to
is
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Everyone that came up during this era had this pyro as their creator wrestler's entrance.
I still do. Well, I did when I played.
I don't even know if it's still in anymore.
I had the one that was in the ring.
Oh, that one's nuts.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
one's
one is
nuts. We
nuts,
talked.
yeah.
What the fuck? I swear we just talked about this. Wow.
We did. We talked about Christian and his pyro and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So Batista versus Randy Orton, man. We go to commercial and we come back.
Survivor
And,
Series implications here.
yeah, of course, because they're both going to run the show or something.
Yeah, it's implied that they'll both wrestle.
Oh, okay,
On
yeah,
the show.
for 20 minutes and then 20 more minutes this next weekend if you guys want to see it. So, yeah, we come back. Orton is already looking for the RKO, but Batista gets out of it.
Which is funny to think. That's why I thought it wasn't going to go long, because I was like, oh, Orton's already testing his shit out early. I said, we got an easy one here. No.
So Randy Orton is close fist punching the shit out of Batista to the point where Jerry Lawler says, hey, what about those fists?
Ref, come on, ref.
Ref's discretion. Come on.
So Orton tries to take Batista down with a bunch of shoulder tackles and then pokes him in the eyes and shoulder tackles to the outside, and that's how he gets him out.
That is nuts. I thought they were going to center it more about him trying to knock Batista down. No, I'll just eye poke you, fuck you.
They do. It actually spans the rest of the match. Yeah, that whole story right there spans a little bit. Batista comes back in the ring after that, by the way, and they just stare at each other for a minute. It's like a standoff. They're like, all right, so what are we doing?
You think they thought they were in commercial?
It's a long match and shit, and Batista's still, kind of green. I imagine he was supposed to take some more time out there or something, or I don't know. He just comes back in, they just look at each other, and then Randy Orton runs at him. Batista knees him in the gut, which is what Batista does for the rest of the match, is knee in the gut, knee in the gut.
It looked like Orton went for a collar and elbow. They were just going to reset.
He was just going to shoot on him, fucking motherfucker. Come here.
Dude, yeah, Batista cuts him off. And then Batista snapmare and chinlock. I said,
no, not the chinlock.
Hell yeah, snapmare chinlock. We got to get back at it, man. I don't know where we're at.
We got to slow it down.
This was not a misquote or a typo. Batista did the snapmare chinlock.
Hell yeah, he went back to default settings. He said snapmare chinlock. All right. Now where are we going?
Slow down, reset this match. Let's go.
Yeah, JR says we have a Texas-sized Monday Night Raw here tonight. He doesn't tell us anything else.
That's it.
Nothing. Just it's Texas-sized because we're in Texas.
Because we're in Texas, yeah. Of course.
Hey, we have a show coming up August 18th that's Texas-sized, everybody.
It's so big.
Get on there.
So Orton works up from the chin lock. I mean, he does the whole babyface stick here. Really,
forever.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's got to get that crowd. So
Triple H is still at ringside, by the way. So Triple H is like talking shit to Orton, and the referee tells Triple H to stay out of the way, and Triple H says, "I'm not touching him. Shut up."
So Orton works up and the finally knocks down Batista with the shoulder tackle, which was cool. I like that they told that story.
Well, Batista can't be RKO'd from that shitting position. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's in Texas too, so don't even think twice about doing it from a standing position either. So Orton goes for an RKO, but Triple H grabs his leg and trips him up.
Dude, okay, I don't know if you caught this here, but this referee interaction is tremendous. So Orton gets tripped by Triple H, as you said, and Batista clotheslines Orton to fucking hell. He knocks him out of his boots, it felt like. It was an awesome clothesline. The referee slowly turns to Triple H, and he points at him. He says, "You!" And he starts winding up, "You're fucking out of here!" And once he throws him out, I said, "Holy shit!"
Dude, Triple H starts throwing a fit. Fucking injection ref. What are you fucking injection ref?
Come on, fucking Maven.
You tell a boy.
Come on. My name's Triple H, and I'm gonna kick my dad's ass all day today.
Come on, Triple H. Come on,
come on, fucking Hunter.
Go, Paul. Better fucking Paul.
I don't know, fucking Triple H.
That's so good.
So, dude, yeah, the ref yelling, you're fucking out of here. I love that. That's tremendous. Triple H is pissed. Batista yells, "Bull!" He doesn't yell bullshit. He just says, "Bull!" Triple H is going up the ramp, and Batista is arguing with the ref so much that the referee, Batista, and Triple H are now in the middle of the ramp. I said, where are you going, everybody?
So we go to commercial. We come back. Batista hits a suplex and a chin lock. Oh, yeah, man.
Dude, okay. Batista grabs a rear naked choke. I said, what is going on
here? By the way, just to let you guys know, the timing, we're at like 15 minutes or 10. I swear it's 15 minutes.
This is a long match.
Counting the promo, and then this, we're at like 15, 20 minutes already.
Yeah, dude. And like, Batista at this point has no moves.
Yeah, he's still green. He's still like 60 overall SmackDown game, Batista.
That's a great way to put it.
He's just the trip.
But they're trying him out here, Tony. Yeah. Like, this is definitely a test, right? Like, put him in
see where he's at. I think so.
See if he can have I can't imagine they expected him to have a main event match here, but see like if he can hang.
I think that's important in the development of a wrestler too.
I do too.
I think you should be given matches like this. It might not be the best match ever or anything, but like it's important.
But you'll learn.
Yeah, it's important for the like everyone in the back and everyone that you're working with to see if
it's like a sink or swim kind of thing, you know? Like,
sure.
Give you time, see what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So Orton works back up and he drop kicks Batista right in the patella kneecap.
That was crazy. Yeah, Batista rushes him in the corner and Orton hits a drop kick to the knee. I said, wow, okay. Again, things I've never seen these dudes do. A rear naked choke by Batista and then a drop kick to the knee.
Orton then hits a drop kick, creates some more separation. Orton throws a line at Batista, and they both go over the top rope.
Cactus clothesline. What the fuck?
They go to the outside. Orton hits a DDT on the floor. Orton starts punching Batista in the head again, and Lawler says, how many punches is this guy going to throw? Ref!
Hey,
I swear he says, hello, ref.
Well, the ref is pissed, all right?
When Jerry Lawler is saying stop punching, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because
when
he's the
Lawler's
punch
like, why are
guy.
we not following the rules? What's going on here?
Batista then clocks him in the chin, and Jerry Lawler says, okay, I guess turn around is fair play.
That's fair now. Whatever, fine.
So Orton goes to the top rope and hits the Sean O'Hare pose, and then hits a flying cross-body block for a 2.
Sean O'Hare pose is beast, though.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he gives it all up there. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Batista is now bleeding from the cross-body block.
Dude, okay, maybe one of you guys fucking know what happened here?
It
What
was the
happened?
crossbody. It was the crossbody.
No way!
I don't know. Maybe he hit him with like a fingernail or something.
Maybe an elbow or something. To
Maybe that's from punching him in the head. I told you, stop punching him.
Well, because Orton went up and Batista cut him off, and then Orton like bit his head. I don't know if it was from
That's
that.
what they say. So Batista's bleeding, and Lawler legit says, well, yeah, you get punched in the head 100 times. That'll happen. And then JR says, well, yeah, he almost bit his head. So
Fuck you.
So Orton goes for the RKO, but Batista pushes him off and hits the spine buster.
A big one. It was a pretty good spine buster. And Orton, you think like this is like the third time this has gone wrong for him here? Maybe stop doing the wake up taunt.
No, this is part of it, damn it. This meant something back in the day. And JR said, Orton's on spaghetti legs. I said, oh, shit, here we go. I knew we were going to the finish. Batista goes for the Batista bomb, and then Orton rolls him up for a 2, and they go to the corner, and Orton throws his legs up, does a sly roll up out of the corner, stacks Batista high for the 3, and gets the win.
Dude, he stacks him high and like holds his hand over Batista's face to like fucking choke him or something. It was
Remind him
crazy
it's the
looking.
finish. Hey, do not kick out of this.
Hand on face means he's a. So yeah, Batista gets pinned here by Orton, and Batista is still bleeding, and Orton gets out of there, and it cuts to Batista in the ring, and he's bleeding, and he yells, "Fuck!"
And that's the exact reaction he should have.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Then we go to like the commentators running down the rest of the show, which is like Jericho's highlight reel with Trish and Lita tonight. Chris Benoit versus Edge. And then we come back, and it's on Batista doing just an unbelievably fucked up face. Just
Dude,
crazy looking grimace.
Yeah, I want to note also here that this match went 20 minutes.
Yes.
And the only high spots in the whole match were a crossbody and then the spine buster. That was it.
Yeah, you're
Wow,
right.
you're right.
That was legit the only 2 high spots.
One of the high spots for me was the rear naked choke, of course. I love that.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
and the chin locks. I love those.
Well, you know, a
The
little less.
boom fucking that was a high spot. Yeah, but
right.
that's kind of crazy to think about. Like, wrestling's not really like that anymore. If you get 20, there's a ton of high spots.
Dude, yeah, you're doing your WrestleMania main event in 20.
Yeah, so it's just interesting to see the difference in style.
Yeah, sure.
So we get the highlight reel with Lita and Trish tonight, and then we get Chris Benoit and Edge later tonight also.
Survivor Series implications there, of course.
And we go backstage, and Randy Orton's with Chris Jericho, Maven, and Chris Benoit, which is the craziest lineup ever.
That's a Hall of Fame run right there. What the fuck? I mean, listen, only one of those guys has a sweet YouTube channel, so.
That's true. It is awesome. Great channel, Maven.
So yeah, Orton's there with the boys right after the match. He says, that's one down, but we got to think about this Sunday. We got to think about Survivor Series. And Jericho says, you know what's at stake, right? And Orton says, bro, I know it's at stake.
All right.
We control Raw for 4 weeks. Then all of a sudden, a very big, angry, sweaty Batista comes out of nowhere and decks Jericho.
That is the right call.
Yeah, he goes right after Jericho. All 4 dudes are starting throwing punches at Batista. A bunch of refs coming to break it up. They're separated and yelling at each other. I thought that was cool. I like that.
Dude, straight up no clip. Didn't make any noise at all. Just
No,
randomly
not
the
even a
biggest man
footstep.
ever appeared.
Yeah.
Fucking noise cheese. Dead silence.
Dead silence.
So we go to a pre-tape at Taboo Tuesday. Chris Benoit beat La Resistance by himself to win the tag titles.
So yeah, this started at Taboo Tuesday. The fans picked Shawn Michaels to face Triple H for the world title, not Edge or Benoit. So Edge and Benoit then teamed up to face La Resistance for the world tag titles. And Edge walked out on the match and left Benoit to get fucked up by La Resistance. Not only did he leave the match, he left the building, got into the car with his gear, and drove away. That's how much he didn't want to do this fucking match. Well, thankfully, Benoit is able to beat the shit out of La Resistance so much that he put the crossface on Sylvain Grenier and won the tag titles by himself.
Just straight up beat this tag team. This is all they do. They don't do anything else but this tag team.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like Chris Benoit and Edge beating them is one thing. Chris Benoit beating both of them by himself is crazy as hell.
They couldn't figure it out, man. Benoit just had him. So last Monday, Edge told Benoit that he's going to take one of those tag titles. Thank you. And Benoit says, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And Edge says, "I think I should be world champion right now, not one half of these shitty tag team title
I hate these belts. I spit on them. Yes. I hate these red things. I spit on them."
That is nuts, man. Edge is like a 7-time tag champion, man. Come on, this shit don't mean nothing to me, man. Evil Deadlock.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You're right. Yeah, I don't know what's up Edge's ass.
Yeah, man. Well, he wants to be world champion. He knows Triple H doesn't want that fucking
You be world tag team champion, you idiot.
Fuck no.
He's already done that. He's past that.
Yeah, man. Been there, done that. So Edge and Benoit have a rematch against La Resistance on Raw. Edge distracts the ref while La Resistance fuck Benoit up and hit the au revoir.
That magic killer.
That means goodbye in French. Beat Benoit with the au revoir and win the tag titles back. Edge then bumps both the tag champions out of the ring and brains Benoit with the tag title, spears him.
He joined La Resistance.
He's Canadian. Yeah,
French Canadian, I guess, would be fine.
Oh my god.
Adam, come on.
He's looking for the au revoir.
Dude, Chris au revoir. Oh my. Help.
He might join them now that Edge betrayed him.
He might. He should. I mean, that probably work out better for him than fucking the rest of this year probably goes.
Yeah, you're right.
He won the world title. Nah, fuck off now. Then Edge puts Benoit in the crossface. Benoit taps out, which I thought was fucking cool, by the way, because usually dudes get put in their own submission and it's kind of refs break it up. I like that he tapped out. He was bleeding crazy, too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was probably fighting for his life there. So we have Tyson Tomko versus Shelton Benjamin non-title match up next.
Yes, Shelton is Intercontinental Champion. Tomko comes out to Christian's theme.
The problem solver, Tyson Tomko.
He is the problem solver, but Jerry Lawler says, that's all he said. No, he says,
oh, thank you.
He always says that.
Jerry Lawler says, keep watching Raw, and if you ever have a problem, call this guy. All right,
man. So
and then he also he has more sadly to say. James,
what's his number? How do I call him? How do I get a hold of Tomko?
Call Raw. 1-800 fucking Raw, dude. I don't know goddamn. Lawler says Tomko was out with knee surgery, and last week
he was out with knee surgery.
That's what he said.
All right.
Not an injury, a knee surgery. And Christian hired Viscera last week as one of his one-night problem solvers. And I guess he didn't get the job done, so now the real problem solver is back to handle Shelton Benjamin.
I know he hired Viscera, and then Viscera gave Christian anal destruction. I know that's how that went.
Was he doing that yet?
In my brain, he was always doing it.
He never did it.
He did it there for the first time. Yeah.
He said, I'm going to lock in anal destruction now.
He lost it and fucked Christian in his ass.
He said, I hired you, and now I'm going to fuck you. Yeah.
Viscera
No, Christian. Christian said that. And Christian says what he means.
Understandable.
Oh, wow.
Call that the instant classic.
Understandable.
Oh, yes, instant classic. Yes. I love that. By the way, I love that one-night knee surgery, so I can't be
Can
all
somebody
raw.
give Christian anal destruction on SmackDown vs. Raw and do it to Viscera, please?
Yeah, he did it for canon purposes.
Please.
Here's what happens if you don't solve my problems.
Wow.
Viscera stole that from Christian.
That's where he like adopted it from him. Oh shit! Wow. That's how he turned into the world's largest love machine.
Dude, that's how Christian left WWE. He's like, fuck, you stole my move. I'm going to TNA.
It wasn't because he didn't like the angle. It was because Viscera stole his move.
Dude, that was my move. What are you doing? Whatever, I'm going to TNA. I'm going to the NWA belt.
They got Mahi Mahi over there.
They got Mahi Mahi over here.
He goes to TNA to get Mahi Mahi at WWE.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah. Well, let's not even skate over the fact that Christian came out here and looked like he was in the movie Road Trip or something. Like the most 2004 ass movie I've ever seen.
Awesome movie. I love that movie.
It is a fucking good movie.
They don't make
Tony.
movies like that. Like college fucking stoner movies don't exist anymore.
No, that ends pretty soon here, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sean William Scott stopped making movies. He said, all right, just call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna get?
So yeah, we got Christian versus Shelton Benjamin for the IC title at Survivor Series, but we get this non-title match first. He's going to soften him up for Survivor Series.
He's solving his problem. Or else Christian has something for him.
You better solve it. Hey. Tomko hot starts against Shelton Benjamin. Jerry Lawler says... Jerry Lawler goes on tangent. He says, JR, I know you think that Tomko is coming into his own, but you also
Shelton.
think that... as you said, Shelton?
Yeah, Shelton.
I thought it was Tomko just beating his ass. I'm sorry.
I think he was putting over Shelton here.
Oh, okay. That's okay. It's not funny anymore. Then I thought he was putting over Tomko, this big fucking
No
7 foot
fucking way.
tall dude. Tomko's coming into his own. He has 6-pack abs. He's 6'9". But he says you also think that Lyme disease comes from Tic Tacs.
So we can't put a lot of stock in what you think, JR. JR completely ignores him and just keeps calling him out. Oh, fucking bag breaker.
The hell's a Tic Tac? So Tomko hits a military press fall away slam, which I thought was pretty cool in this match.
That was awesome.
Shelton gets thrown to the outside. Christian starts attacking him. Shelton was going for the dragon whip, but Tomko catches him into a boss man slam.
That was also cool.
Yeah, he got him really up there. It was cool as shit. Shelton hits a top rope clothesline, goes for a running corner splash, but Christian pulls Tomko out of the way.
Fuck!
Tomko goes for a power bomb.
The Problem Solver. That's the name of it.
He goes for a power bomb, I'm going to guess. And then,
That's the Problem Solver.
yeah, that's what I had written down here, Tony.
You better put some respect on that move.
Is that right?
It's the Problem Solver.
Hey, God.
Oh, goddamn.
That's shit right. Come on. He's
sorry.
the Problem Solver. He does the Problem Solver. Come
What's
on.
the problem solver?
It's a problem solver, so he
It's that
does.
move.
The problem solver,
He
yeah.
was going for it.
what
That's
was
the
it?
Problem Solver.
Dude, he never did that move.
Yes, he did.
What is the move?
It's
Power
the Problem
bomb?
Solver.
Hey,
That's not fucking right.
show me one time he won, and I'll fucking tell you what this
All
move
right, hold on.
Dude, he was just solving problems. He didn't have to win. He was
Dude,
just
his
solving
finisher was the
problems.
tombstone and the Yakuza kick. So
That's neither of these things. Also, there's no
No,
site that
you're
lists the
looking at
problem
his-
solver as a move.
The Tomko cutter, which was the Argentine backbreaker. Maybe it was he was going for that.
No, he's the Problem Solver. That's the move.
Tony, I'm about to hit
Fucking
you with
problem
Christian's move right now.
That is his move.
That's real shit.
All right, so Tomko goes for,
The
better get it right.
Problem Solver.
but Shelton gets down. Christian gets on the apron and gets caught with a very loud super kick.
Dude, he super kicks the fuck. I actually love this finish. He super kicks the fuck out of Christian on the apron. Then he T-bones Tomko for the win. Great finish.
Bam! T-bone straight off the grill.
Dude, that was awesome. Dude, yeah, during the recap,
Texas.
they hits the T-bone. He said, "Bam! T-bone right off the grill." Big shots.
Texas is huge.
Dude, there's also a funny as fuck exchange during this match. Lawler says, "JR, what do you think about Tomko's tattoos, JR? How do you think he would look with those tattoos?" And JR says, "Well, fat and tattoos."
Me too.
Then Lawler says, "Oh, tattoos used to be a poor man's way of investing in art, but guys like Tomko have taken it to a real art form." Oh, well, that's good.
Thank you. Thank you
That's
for
good.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Fat and tattoos. Oh, shit.
So Burger King's Chicken Sandwich World Championship presents the SmackDown Rebound. Go to chickenfight.com for more details.
So
Chickenfight.com. What the hell is that?
Tony, I tried to look this up. So I went
Don't
to
go
the...
to it. I'm sure it's a crazy website now.
Well, right now it's nothing, Tony, shockingly. It's not porn or chicken fights or anything real.
No, I was muted.
You should have censored yourself there. But so I went to the Internet Archives thing and I found it. So yeah, it was like a chicken fighting contest, and I think it was 2 dudes in chicken outfits fighting, and they that was just it.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know why the
Is that
fuck
the
they were doing
long
that.
chicken or just a regular chicken?
It was 2 regular chickens.
The
They're
long
probably
chicken's
fighting
cool.
over which is superior, the long chicken or the regular chicken.
Oh, long chicken wins.
Long chicken every day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So it shows tough enough clips. There was one dude throwing up in a trash can.
Well, the challenge for the week was you guys have to sprint up and down a parking lot, then eat a bunch of pasta, and then sprint up and down the parking lot again. And then
Michael
they
Scott
threw
does
up.
that in The Office.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Carbo load.
Dude, they eat pasta, do push-ups, vomit, and then
We do this every fucking day in the WWE. Do you understand me?
And then they have sex with Tori Wilson. Is that what happened there?
Yeah. So Tori
think
Wilson
so.
is here in her underwear, and she says that everyone in Tough Enough will be taking the Tori Wilson sex test.
Did we not watch that episode?
What the fuck were they cooking
we
here?
never did. I don't think we did.
The sex
'Cause I
test?
swear they bring out fucking Mae Young.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
then
thought it was
Daniel
the Tori
Peter makes
Wilson
out with
sex
her.
test.
Yeah, it's a swerve. It's always a fucking swerve. We this hot girl, and then we bring out the nastiest old bitch we can find.
She got the succulent nipples or whatever.
Is that just like something you're looking for? Or?
I thought that chickenfight.com, but what I was talking about was there was one Dave Meltzer talked about it one time. The
Rock.
Yeah, the Mae
Holy
Young
shit.
nipples or whatever.
Oh my god, yes, wow.
The Rock?
Well, the Rock had, what was he called?
Gyno.
Bitch titty disease or something?
I love how we just were all on different pages there. That was great.
It was all Observer stuff at the very least.
Yeah, that's true. So it shows Kurt Angle trank darting Big Show and cutting his hair.
We have reviewed that one.
It's time for a new haircut.
What was
why'd they
funny
do
was
that?
the moment I saw the Big Show, I said, "I'm hungry," and then he gets tracked, and then he goes, "It's time for a new haircut." I started dying
Boys,
laughing.
Big Show's brain.
Kurt Angle should have said, I'm hungry.
You got no job.
No hair.
You have no hair.
You were
Yeah,
bald.
they slowed
and
down.
Me and the tranquilizer gun are gonna cut your hair.
Kurt Angle's voice crazy. Yeah, time for a new haircut. What the fuck?
Yeah, hell
Because
yeah.
that's the Big Show. Because he's sleepy. Because he got.
I think they were just tapped into
trank
Premiere Crazy, Tony.
darted. Yeah, they're figuring
Yeah.
it out.
It shows Trish Stratus with the title backstage, and she unlocks shirt cheese.
Shirt cheese is a great way to put
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Lois says, I love seeing Trish Stratus. I just wish we could see a little more of her. Then Trish unbuttons a button on her top, and Lois says, hey, I think she heard me. Woohoo!
He says woo-hoo for real.
All right, cool. So yeah, Jericho introduces us to well, he doesn't call it the highlight reel. He says, this is Raw is Jericho. And then Pyro goes off and he goes, yeah!
Hell yeah.
Yeah! Jericho says in 6 days, we're going to see Randy Orton, Maven, Chris Benoit, and me win the right to run Raw for the next 4 weeks. And then we're really going to see what the meaning of Raw is Jericho. As for tonight, this sexy beast right here in the striped shirt, he's pointing at a ref here, is not out here to be interviewed. Although I'm sure you got some crazy stories. I want to party with you, cowboy. No, he's out here. Jericho says, no, he's out here to make sure my 2 guests don't rip each other to shreds before they get to face each other for the Women's Championship at Survivor Series.
The one ref.
Yeah, well, that's enough for these 2 top women of the division.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine.
I don't even know this ref. This is unnamed ref.
I don't actually. Is it Chad Patton?
Was that Chad Patton?
It might have been Chad Patton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, Jericho introduces Trish, then he introduces Lita as the Queen of Extreme, which is fucking.
That's right.
Can't fucking do that. What do you mean?
That
Can't
is
fucking
right.
do that?
Yeah.
How's
Hell
that
yeah.
right? What the hell? No, you
I
can't
remember
fucking
that,
just
yeah.
do
Viewer
that.
check.
There's multiple viewer check,
Ratings check.
paycheck. I guess. Well, you put it that way. I guess that's fucking. Yeah, that's fair. Francine couldn't even make it into the games. Dude, yeah, so Lita comes out and her entrance lights are the most blinding thing ever, man. Yeah, fuck. Shit. Hey. So Lita gets in the ring.
I
and-
like this attire.
I do too.
like this
I don't
Lita
really remember
attire.
it. I don't remember it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I do like it. Lita gets in the ring and goes after Trish immediately. Thankfully, the referee was there to stand in between them. That was enough. Jericho says, "Whoa, hey, do your job, ref." He's currently doing his job. I don't want this turning into an episode of Jericho Springer.
No, cut his mic. Don't let him talk ever again.
Roll the ring up.
Give me that fucking microphone. Give it back up. Christian, come on out.
911. 911.
Get Christian out here. We got to do something.
Well, Trish says, first of all, Chris, what are you thinking, buddy? I understand you have having a highly sought after guest such as myself on your show, but Lita? Did you not watch my highly informative video last week? Lita is the walking kiss of death. Just by having her on the show, just like Dark Angel, y'all know that show, now your show's going to be canceled.
Oh, damn.
Man.
Yeah, which
Taking
is
shots
fucking...
at Dark Angel? What the fuck?
Shit, wow. Yeah, it's it lasts October 3rd, 2000 to May 3rd, 2002. So it's already very dead 2 years ago.
They canceled Family Guy around that time too, but they brought it back. They canceled it again, and they brought it back.
Might be time to bring back Dark Angel. What do you think, guys? Come on. Jericho says, well, let me put it this way. By having you out here, Trish, the only thing that's going to be canceled is my subscription to Better Sluts and Gardens, because I'm standing out here talking to the real deal. Is that a magazine?
Better Homes and Gardens.
Oh,
it would have better Hose and Gardens.
Hose was the joke.
No,
yeah,
Sluts was good, and then JR and King go at it.
Yeah, really... Lawler says, "Oh, what kind of magazine is that, JR? You have a subscription?" JR laughs at him. No, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Better Sluts.
I'm happily married. Okay,
I do not deal with the sluts. Trish says, you got way too much going on up here, Lita. You know, when you get emotional in a match, slut.
She has to stop talking.
She hasn't done anything. She's just here. She says, that's when mistakes happen, and you've been out of action for way too long. You know, in-ring action, that is. And when you were out making babies and getting fat, I was making history and winning championships. So if you think you're going to get my title, keep dreaming. And Lita gets the mic, and she says she has been dreaming for the past 7 months about the day she gets her hands on her. Everything I've been through, from finding out I was pregnant to that son of a bitch, Gene Snitsky, who took the most precious thing in my life from me, every ounce of pain and suffering, I'm going to take it out on you.
Is that Kane's baby she's talking about?
That's Kane's baby that is she's referring to. That son of a bitch, Gene Snitsky, took by hitting Kane with a chair, and then Kane fell on Lita.
Oh,
and then Kane went to the hospital with the collared shirt on.
That's right.
And it wasn't his fault. It wasn't Snitsky's fault. It wasn't.
He doesn't have that in his music yet, though. Spoilers. Lita says, you're right about one thing. I'm the walking kiss of death. And this Sunday, pucker up. What? Pucker up? Jesus. Will you please stop killing every fucking angle? You fucking freak. What's wrong with you?
Damn.
So Snitsky's music hits, not with the intro though, not with it wasn't my fault. It was just his song without that. And Snitsky comes out with a baby. He is a baby.
You would know it's a baby because it is fucking crying into the sound system. They have to cut his music so you can hear the baby cry.
That's exactly what happens. It's nuts.
It's like the most stock footage baby crying sound effect.
Stock footage sound. Yeah, the baby is crying crazy, and Snitsky says, "Hey, Lita, say hi to my new friend." What? Okay, what is Snitsky here? Is he like? Are we to think that there's something wrong with him? Like, or is he just an asshole?
He's a freak or something.
Yeah, like there's something fucked up with this guy.
If you saw this guy in 16:9 resolution, it would ruin your life forever.
If it was in clearer quality, it'd fuck you up forever.
720p, you don't want to see that.
If you saw this guy in 480i, it would ruin your life.
Dude, he's got such a fucked up voice here. He sounds like what's that dude's name? Bobcat
Triple H.
Goldthwait. You know that guy?
Oh my God, yeah.
He's like, he sounds just like him, bro.
I do know. I can't do that voice, but I know the voice you're talking about.
Here's me. Say hi to my new friend. You know what I'm talking about?
Who the hell is this? Who?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat Goldthwait. You know Bobcat Goldthwait's favorite wrestler is? James?
Who?
Donnie Pepper Cricket.
Are you serious?
Oh my!
Yeah, they did like a
Magnum Pro Legend.
Yeah, you know the comedy wrestling. What's that? Lucha Libre and Laughs. They did a show. Yeah. Donnie Pepper Cricket was on it, and Bobcat Goldthwait was on it, and he said that Donnie Pepper Cricket was his favorite. So
wow,
that's
a legend.
Wow.
Magnum Pro legend.
What's he think of Snitsky, Tony?
Oh my God, Snitsky, he's a great guy.
That's awesome.
That's Bobcat talking for you.
That makes me happy.
That is fucking great.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Jay? You know this guy? You know
No, I don't know who it is, but he makes me happy.
You just say hi, my new friend. It's baby.
He sounds like what's that dude?
Holy shit.
Damn, to do with the playoff. Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, that's close to that, sure. Yeah.
Sounds like Danhausen. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Who the hell's that? That's a Danhausen.
Sorry about that. I apologize. So Snitsky puts the mic up to the baby so we can hear it cry more. And then Snitsky says, "Shut up!" Yeah, I said, "Oh, it's a little baby boy. What's your name, little baby?" And he puts the mic up to the baby, anticipating an answer.
Dude, this might be the funniest line he's ever delivered in his entire life.
He says, "Oh, cute. It doesn't know its name. Did your baby have a name, Lita? I guess we'll never know." I said, "Oh my."
Kane Jr.
The way he delivers, he goes, "Oh, how cute. He doesn't know his name." And then he pauses dramatically.
Did your baby have a name?
Like his baby was about to talk. "Oh, yeah, my name is..."
I'm fucking Glenn.
"Oh, what the fuck is that?"
So they can understand the baby or what?
I'm hungry. That's what the baby says. I'm hungry.
Gaga.
It's the baby from Rugrats, that big ass baby.
Holy shit, that's
Tommy
right.
Pickles.
Cool.
No.
Big baby, Tony.
Dill Pickles.
So yeah, Snitsky gets in the ring with the baby, and Snitsky says, "What's the matter, Lita? You look a little worried. You scared I'm gonna drop him? What, he's gonna just drop the baby on the floor? Go ahead, take him." Lita, who knows this isn't a real baby, I assume.
Are we supposed to believe this isn't a real baby?
No, I think she believes it's a real baby.
Okay,
JR believes it to the whole end of the segment.
Well, that's your fucking angle.
What the hell did we just witness?
Dude,
The
okay,
baby
that is,
cried.
you're right.
The baby cried.
That is true.
He
Yeah, you're
cried.
right. Okay, he was crying. You're right. This is a real baby. I apologize. Sorry. I don't want to fucking break.
And we're supposed to believe it too.
This is
I believe
Glenn Kane Jr.
Glenn, baby. That's me, fucking Glenn. I'm hungry.
Give me a mask.
This is Steve.
Wear the mask.
It's not fucking Steve, Tony. It never was.
Could be.
Well,
so
I'm Steve.
Lita reaches out to take the baby, and Snitsky pulls away and says, "No, you can't have him. He's mine, and I'll do to him whatever I want." So Snitsky throws his mic
I
down.
don't think you make this as ridiculous as it is. This is the most ridiculous fucking thing. This
This what
ugly
happens?
freak Snitsky as this fake baby. No, this is
The
mine.
real baby.
I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want.
Whatever I want with it. What do you mean?
Sir? So Snitsky throws the mic down, and whatever I want means he fucking lines the baby up crazy and punts it into the crowd.
This is how dudes used to treat their Nintendogs.
He
Dude,
kicks
I'm
the
sick
shit
of
out
using
of
the
this thing.
stylist to pet my dog. Fucking leave me alone.
I'm hungry.
Shut the fuck up.
My
The dog can
eating
talk.
shit everywhere.
The dog can talk. What the fuck?
I can't be using my street pass anymore. Fucking stay away from my dog.
Dude, the baby goes into the crowd. A guy in the front row catches the baby and starts like celebrating like he just got a touchdown.
That was awesome. The dude caught it.
Dude, he was fired up. Lita
Dude,
looks like
this could have gone
sad.
either way with the punt. Like
He coulda
coulda-
missed.
He could have whiffed it, or he could have it could have gone nowhere. But
He was
No,
a
it was
collegiate
great.
athlete, goddammit.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's a freak.
He's ugly.
Tony. Look at his teeth. Come on. So yeah, Lita's standing there. She's like sad, I guess, scared maybe.
I don't know. Is the baby real? Can we understand the baby?
Of course we can. So yeah, Snitsky's just staring at Lita. Jericho and the ref are just standing there confused. And then I don't know. I think the guy in the front row throws the baby at Snitsky in the ring, and Snitsky like dodges it, and then the crowd starts booing because it like bounced out of the ring, and the fucking security guard just took it.
oh really? I missed that part. I
Yeah,
missed the whole
like
thing.
it's because the camera cut. It's like on Snitsky. You can see him look up just slightly, and I think something comes at him, and I think it's the baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And then the crowd boos not because Snitsky did anything.
That's the baby going there. Help.
They're fucking throwing me. So yeah, Jericho then attacks Snitsky because he kicked a real baby into the crowd.
What the fuck? Like, I don't get this. I don't know what I'm supposed to.
What's that Survivor Series implications, you see, guys?
Where did he get
Who's
a
gonna
real
run
baby?
Raw?
Yeah, that's
This
true.
baby gonna run Raw or what?
Dude, a live baby was just kicked straight into the crowd. He caught like a football and spiked it.
Dude, they don't say either way. They don't tell us either way if it's a real baby or not. So.
I'm telling you, who the fuck cares? Who's running Raw for 4 weeks straight? Could it be Maven?
What's Triple H doing tonight?
Oh, I want to know what your voice thinks about this.
Jericho starts attacking Snitsky because he's assaulted this fucking baby. Whose baby it is, we'll never know.
It's time for a new haircut.
Jericho bumps Snitsky to the floor, drop kicks him in the face through the ropes. Then he runs on him on the outside, and Snitsky fucking annihilates him with a big boot.
They started calling it the punt, by the way.
They do. Holy shit, they do. Was it here or later? I know they called it later.
They called it the punt when he punt kicked him here because that's where JR like coins it, I think, or I don't know if he coins it here or not.
Because he just kicked a baby, so
he
it's the
punted
punt.
the baby.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he does it later too.
A
So
real baby. So he
It's cool,
punts
though.
Jericho
He's
in the
running
face. Snitsky runs Jericho into the ring post as hard as humanly possible, it looked like. It sounded horrible.
yeah.
And Lita is just watching from ringside. I cannot express the emotion she's showing. Maybe fear? Maybe
Confusion.
maybe-
She's disassociated.
she's thinking about Survivor Series.
There's so much going on in her mind, you know.
Yeah, what could happen at Survivor Series,
What am I
Tony?
going to do when Maven's running the show?
She's thinking about Raw. Who's gonna run it?
Yeah, it could be anybody. Yeah,
Dude, his fucking
What would
baby.
Raw's Jericho look like? I can't stop thinking
he
about
says
that.
Raw is Jericho a lot, but what does that really mean?
Whose baby was that? That's probably what she was wondering.
What would the baby look like with a new haircut?
Is Lita or what?
I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
whoever you want it to
Thinking
be.
about it.
So we're back from commercial, and JR says, "We are back, ladies and gentlemen." They're going to replay this fucking Snitsky thing here. You are going to see one of the most heinous acts perpetuated on Raw here ever. And it's Snitsky kicking a baby.
The most heinous of all time. Ever.
This is the darkest day, November
It
8th,
can't always be the
2004.
darkest day.
This is, I mean, did you not just fucking see what happened, Sean?
So okay, so there's so I
Hey, we're
think
talking here. This
So
is so
I-
dark.
Answer me.
I think that we're supposed to. It's supposed to be a traumatic moment for Lita, regardless of the baby's real or not. But
Sure.
them acting like the baby was real is nuts.
Well, yeah, the bad part wasn't even him doing it in front of Lita. It was that he did it
To a real baby.
in JR's mind. Yeah. That is fucking unbelievable.
I can't. What the fuck? They just Trank darted the Big Show, and now he's kicking a baby.
Anyway, the Simon system is
Dude,
up
what
here
if
next.
Maven
they
ran Raw?
I mean, like, how many bad things can happen
Oh,
in one
we're
month?
about to uncover the darkest day in the history of the WWE.
They say at one point, this damn Snitsky does not belong on Raw, in my view.
He should go SmackDown.
He's a ECW superstar. He's so
Doesn't
ugly.
belong on Raw. It's not the company. Just go smack to get it.
Get him out of here.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
get him out of here. So Raw is brought to you by Juice Box.
Oh, shit.
Get your juice in a box. So
Dude,
this is crazy.
This is awesome.
I have never seen this. I've never grasped this. I don't know what this is. So I had to look it up.
What can you compare this best to? Is this like a...
This is a Game Boy Advance alternative.
But that doesn't have games.
It looks like an
it does.
Amazon. It
Does
looks like
it?
an Amazon Fire tablet is what it looks like.
Yeah, it's an all-in-one media box from Mattel. It's one of them shits that your parents would get at Roses, and like you'd be like, "The fuck am I looking at?"
Yeah, what do I do with this?
Yeah,
Dude,
this
that's
is
like my,
crazy.
my parents gave me a game com one time. What the fuck? Am I doing with a game
Because they don't
com?
fucking know, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're like,
no, they
oh
just want
shit.
yeah.
Juice box. It says it right here. It's got all the juice.
Dude.
I thought this shit was raw. My
They-
bad.
My kid's a juice
It was
box. Who the guy
SmackDown.
got for the baby? Give him a juice box.
Dude, they even say loaded with videos, sports, music, and your own digital photos. That's why I thought it didn't have games, because they didn't say games.
So I guess this was supposed to be like a Game Boy Advance alternative. I've really never seen this before.
Mattel?
Yeah, Mattel made this.
Wow. Sure.
But it had a bunch of different shit on it. It had some BMX thing on it, and had like the Ninja Turtles had a Rey Mysterio interview for some reason on it.
What?
Yeah, this is real. The
Ninja Turtles interview? I'm fucked up.
No. There's like a Ninja Turtles thing, and then also a Rey Mysterio WWE interview.
Oh my god! Wow, I thought the
dude,
Ninja Turtles all in outfits were interviewing Rey Mysterio.
No, this ain't Power Rangers, bro. Come on.
Fuck! Wow.
Dude, guess what? The juice box had. It's listed here for WWE. They had Eugene. Just Eugene.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
in it?
Just had one?
It just says Eugene, so I don't know.
He was just fucking with the juice box.
Okay, good.
You could get Eugene on the juice box. There you go.
So-
I see.
Just so you guys know, it can do videos in max resolution of 240 by 160.
Dude, I would not want to see Snitsky in that. I'll be
Dude.
honest with you.
No, it's fine. If you see him anything larger than that, you're going to have some problems. So it actually cannot play MP3 or look at JPEGs unless you
Wait,
buy
what?
unless you buy the separate starter kit, which came out after the juice box came out. So if you bought the juice box like early in its life, you couldn't do half the shit it said on the box until the
What?
starter kit came out.
How much was the starter kit? Probably wasn't cheap either.
I imagine not. Yeah.
Holy shit! How am I going to load this with sports now? What the fuck?
I want to watch this Rey Mysterio interview.
With the
You guys
Ninja Turtles.
you guys have to look this up at some point and just see how shitty the video quality is.
I'm
It's
looking right now.
unreal.
I see they have
Can you-
Brett Favre, the field general, 1996.
Can you buy one, James, and we could look at it?
Fuck around with it.
Yeah, okay,
I guess
cool.
I could. They're for sale still. So.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's also brought to you by WWE SmackDown vs. Raw.
Two Worlds Collide on PlayStation
Awesome
2.
fucking video game. And
Great game.
by Monster, not the good drink, the shitty job one.
Monster has thousands of jobs in your area. King, hopefully you are searching soon for one.
Sorry about that.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Kapah! Sorry about that.
That was the James Kapah moment of the week.
Get all your Kapah here. All right, so now it's time for the Simon System. That's one of the new sponsors of Raw.
Of course, yeah, they have a gigantic Simon System banner hanging above the ring, and a bunch of fucking Simon System stuff like on a table in the ring. And Lillian Garcia says, per Eric Bischoff, please welcome one of the new sponsors here on Raw, Simon Dean. And Simon Dean's music hits, and he comes down and he says, yeah! Yeah!
Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, hell yeah.
He's mic'd up, he's fired up crazy. He says, we got some work to do, people, come on. Now, while he's making his entrance, JR is talking this whole time. So Simon Dean is talking mic'd up while JR is reading this fucking shit. JR says, I've been asked to read this statement. Last week, our newest sponsor, Simon Dean of the Simon System, made a series of inappropriate comments to our live viewing audience. Even though Mr. Dean was physically provoked, World Wrestling Entertainment cannot condone Mr. Dean's behavior last week and will strive to ensure that such egregious acts won't be repeated. World Wrestling Entertainment... sorry.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that.
Oh, fucking goddamn. Would like to take the time to apologize to the gentleman in the incident, Matt Gurr. I don't know. I'm guessing that was a fan, a fat fan from last week.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sorry, I didn't put emphasis on fat. I'm fat and I'm allowed to do this. So fat Matt Gurr was fucked with last week. And Simon Dean is here to, I guess, make up for that. At least so I thought. Simon Dean says, my name is Simon Dean, and I'm sure you've been watching my infomercials for the patented Simon System that have been airing all over the world. And tonight I'm going to pick one lucky person to win a lifetime supply of the Simon System absolutely free. Which sounds fucking tremendous. I mean, who wouldn't want to win something for free? And that can do something good for you, even if it's WWE orange juice. So Simon Dean starts getting fired up. He said, come on, who wants it? You got to make me feel, I always feel some passion. No, not you. Not with that shirt on. He's pointing at people at the crowd. What about right there? Bullseye. And he goes outside to a woman in the front row standing next to WWE Red Hat sign guy. For those
That's
that...
that's her husband or whatever.
Yeah, they said that's her husband.
They do say that, yeah, wow.
He's not her husband.
Simon says, now, miss... He's smelling her crazy. He says, ma'am. He is like sniffer all over.
Something stinks.
Something stinks. Ma'am, I can tell by your odor that with that girth, it's virtually impossible for you to take a shower. And aren't you ashamed of having to wash yourself?
I love that he pointed this woman out. It's like, you can't even see her. She's standing behind like a security guard or whatever. He goes, you with the red hair. It's like, who the fuck is this? Who's he pointing at?
The camera's right on top of her. Yeah, she's not even fat. Just an old lady.
Not at all.
But she's stinky.
Yeah, she stinks and she can't get a shower. Aren't you ashamed of having to wash yourself by using a damn cloth on a stick to reach around all that fat, disgusting tissue? And she's pissed. She's like fucking yelling at him in the front row. Ma'am, I'm just trying to help. If you use my patented Simon system, I'll make it possible for you to actually fit inside of a normal size shower so you can wash away all that disgusting stench in just 30 days guaranteed. Simon then starts walking around the ring. People, you gotta work with me. I'm the brass ring. Reach out and grab me. I thought that was fucking
That
funny
is nuts for
shit.
him to say that, you know?
Dude, yeah, in 2004? Yeah, wow. Simon says, sir, you, the front row with the squeaky bald head and Coke bottle glasses, please stand up. So it's just a dude.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Yeah, hey, fuck you, buddy. You should have swung on him. Simon says, sir, I gotta know, do you get out of breath by simply walking to the bathroom? Yes. Aren't you tired of asking for assistance to help clean yourself after a bowel movement? The guy is fucking talking shit to him. With my Simon System DVDs, I'll help change your life and rectify your rectum. I think the guy says, fuck you, as he leaves.
He does.
So Simon goes back around. He says, guys, maybe I've got to reiterate this. This is the night I'm looking to change someone's life. So he's looking around, and he finds a woman in the front row near the stage. And he points at her and he says, I just found the luckiest person in the world. So he has her stand up and he says, ma'am, would you like to try a free year of my patented Simon system? Come on. And she's very blatantly says, no, I'm fucking good. And Simon says, she says yes. All right, come on, get in the ring. Help her over the guardrail. So security help her over the guardrail. She gets in the ring with Simon. And Simon asks her name, and she says she's Laura, and she's here from Austin, Texas. Woo!
Yeah, we love Texas. Yeah, let's fucking
We're
go
from
there.
here. Fuck yeah!
That's where we're from. Yay!
Simon says, hometown girl. Well, by the looks of you, I guess the age-old adage is true. Things really are bigger in Texas. Holy shit. He goes on to just fucking rail her for like 2 minutes straight after this. Would you like to try my Simon System liquid fat burner? It'll help shed away those disgusting fat rolls in 90 days guaranteed. And she says, why not? So Simon turns around, he starts fucking pouring Simon System mix into a pitcher of water, orange as hell. Pours a cup of it for her, and she drinks it. And Simon Dean starts yelling, it's delicious! It tastes great, doesn't it? And best part of it all, it's natural and ephedra-free. And with a woman of your size, it'll only take 20 gallons a day for you to actually see
20
results.
gallons is nuts.
That is fucking unbelievable.
Dude, some guy in the crowd yells, that's Tang!
Is that right? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's Tang.
Laura then throws the drink at Simon Dean. Simon takes a bump and says, son of a bitch. So she leaves. She tries to go back to her seat.
Dude, that shit is definitely Metamucil, right?
Tang might not be a bad shout.
I mean, yeah, Tang's probably definitely cheaper.
Especially that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised they didn't try to actually like sell something of this.
Yeah, well, they probably didn't think too much of this guy.
Well, he was a heel. Yeah, that's also true. And maybe heels shit wouldn't sell well.
I mean, his run is almost, it's not much of a
done.
run. Yeah.
Come on, the Jim and I aren't even here. What the fuck?
When does his run end? Let's see.
Dude, I don't know. For some reason in my mind, he's around till like 07.
He is. Yeah, it looks like 07, but I don't know if he plays his character for that much longer.
He's Simon Dean and Nova at the same time at one point.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like after One Night Stand and shit. I think he's like on
BWO
SmackDown.
stuff, yeah,
he's on SmackDown with the BWO.
Oh, okay. Wow. What the fuck?
Which is fucking, crazy, yeah.
Well, the 56th National Guard Brigade is here, and they are going to E-Rock.
Don't worry, they're 5 years away from kicking Ken Anderson's ass.
Stop him out.
Kick his fucking ass, boys. Come on.
Triple H versus Tajiri is up next.
Huh?
Yes, so last week, Tony, Triple H wasn't there. I'm sure you noticed because he's the main focus on the show.
The ratings were in the fucking tank because he was not there, of course.
That's right, Dad. So, yeah, last Monday, Triple H wasn't there, and Tajiri came out dressed as Triple H, and on the stage, instead of doing the water spit, he spit mist, which I thought was tremendous.
Dude, I like how he does his throat thing and then does the mist. That was awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. So that's why this match is happening, so Triple H can teach Tajiri a lesson. Well, Triple H is in the ring, and I should have known something was amiss when Triple H came out first. Because Tajiri comes out after, and halfway down the ramp, Snitsky runs out and beats the shit out of Tajiri.
That is the ugliest man I've ever seen.
Hey, who's that big fucking freak with all the back knee?
So Triple H and Snitsky are on the same team for Survivor Series.
Yes, because... is that made here because Flair got hurt, and is this him... Unless it was already announced that
it was
Snitsky
already
on the
announced
team.
he was part of the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay. Snitsky throws Tajiri by his head in the guardrail, stomps him out. His back knee is legit insane. Like, he is so pimply.
Yeah, it's because he's ugly.
Genetics, of course. Yes, of course.
The all natty back knee.
That's his gimmick.
Of course, he hits the punt, James, on Tajiri.
Yeah, he gets him good with it, too.
Yeah, fucking nails him, and then Lawler says, all right, let's get the match going, get in the ring, and come on, Tajiri. So Tajiri is sadly out of action here. He cannot face Triple H. And Triple H says, ladies and gentlemen, Gene Snitsky. You know, one of the up-and-coming guys here, and definitely a guy that Triple H is worried about taking his spot 100%, and that's why he's so close to him, right?
Yes, Gene Snitsky, of course.
Yeah, of course. And Triple H says, I got to tell you something, big man. That was impressive. You bring that intensity to Survivor Series. It's a done deal. Welcome to the team, big man. And he puts his hand out, and Snitsky snatches the mic from him.
When I saw Snitsky grab the mic, I said, wow, this is Triple H politicking at its absolute craziest.
Hey, Dad, why don't you put me in an angle with Gene Snitsky? I can make something of this kid. So, yeah, Triple H has his hand out this whole time after Snitsky snatches the mic, like holding his hand up for a handshake. And Snitsky says, let's get one thing straight, Triple H. I've never been much of a team player. Then an eternity eclipses here. The longest time ever between a man talking and a man not talking, and then talking again happens in this one moment here. I thought my video froze from how long it took Snitsky to figure out his next fucking line. And his next line was, so when we win at Survivor Series, and then another very awkward pause. This man is fucked up in his brain.
Triple H politicking to say, Gene Snitsky's the guy. He's gonna be next up. It's crazy.
Just staring at Snitsky while Snitsky nervously tries to figure out what the fuck to say next.
No, those are dramatic pauses. He knows what he's doing.
When you're out there, give him some time to take it in, Snitsky. Gene.
All right, man.
Can I call you Gene?
Triple H's about to say, hurry the fuck up. Come on, what do you gotta say? You ain't winning shit. Never mind. Run over.
Hey, it's called a promo kid. It's called a promo kid.
I'm gonna hit you with a pedigree.
Dude, it'd be funny if she just gut kicks somebody else to take the pedigree. All right, your push is over.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. For
He
real.
holds out of the arms like the fuck you pedigree.
Oh my god, yeah, he annihilates him. Yeah, Snitsky says, when we win a Survivor Series, it's gonna be all because of me. And just so you know, when it's my turn to run Raw, I'm coming for your world title. And he fucking puts the mic in Triple H's extended hand, and he leaves. Now, sadly, we do not get a Gene Snitsky ran Raw. But
why the fuck not?
I wish we had.
Yeah, like, come on, man. You can't put that in front of me and then go, nah, no way.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I mean, because the deepest, darkest parts of that guy's mind, I can't imagine the matches he would put together. He'd probably fucking do like
Misawa versus Kuwata.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? You unlock that shit, man.
So, yeah, we go to a pre-tape here. This is insane. I guess he hasn't debuted yet. It's Muhammad Hassan.
He has not debuted yet. I think he debuts here pretty soon, though.
Yeah, he's about to. I feel like they aired these for a while, though. Like these vignettes that were going on for a minute, I feel like.
They do, and for some reason, Tony, despite this being a very direct, to-the-point explanation of his feelings and his gimmick, somehow he is hated forever.
He's booed in this. He goes, man, I grew up just like you guys. I'm cool.
Boo!
Oh, shit, okay. Damn.
Yeah,
He's like reacted to it in the video. Oh, all right.
It didn't work out.
I grew up here in Texas.
In Texas. Fuck, no, you didn't.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he says, this is where I grew up. They show, like, kids playing in the leaves right next door to all of you. I went to the same schools. I ate the same food. No, you fucking didn't.
Hey, who's out there saying that shit?
He stares down the barrel of the camera. Hey, what the fuck? I even watch the same television shows. I watch Dark Angel.
Oh, that's just canceled.
Oh, what the
Dude,
fuck?
and I liked it. I enjoyed that show. It was just a
And there
good
was
show.
never animosity between any of us. And then they show Hassan and Daivari on the screen, and Hassan blatantly just says, not until 9/11. I said, oh my God, I didn't remember it being like that direct. He says, you look at us differently now, and don't say you don't. All I want is a chance. Don't judge me because I'm of Arab descent. Judge me because of my talent, my skill. Judge me for me. Boo!
No, absolutely fucking not. No.
Asshole!
We don't judge anyone on this show because of their skill. I promise you that.
Yeah, you see this show so far? Snitsky's on top. Judge me for me, and I just want the opportunity to represent you in the WWE. And they boo that. And then Daivari starts, I think, reiterating the promo in Farsi, and the crowd boos this whole fucking thing. And yeah, this is a crazy thing to look back on. Like, we look back on a lot of things like, okay, this was funny. Like, this is like the fact that this was so easy heat is like kind of crazy. This happening now would be the complete opposite.
Dude, he didn't even do anything. He's just like,
Well, I mean, like,
Just chilling.
America post 9/11
Oh my God.
was like pretty nuts. Like,
Put a boot in your ass.
yeah, like, you kind of had to live through it to understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, I was
No,
young.
this was-
I was
yeah.
young still, and I didn't really understand much. But like,
I was booing Muhammad Hassan.
yeah,
Fuck this
there
fucking
was
guy, man.
there was definitely a difference. Yeah,
He didn't fuck with America. He was lying.
Yeah.
He crucified the Undertaker. Fuck this fucking guy, man. What the fuck?
he's gonna take him out for 1 week's time.
That's a long time to take it
The
down.
Undertaker returns next week. But yeah, no, looking back on this,
Boot up your ass. Next week, American Badass Undertaker returns for one night only.
So WWE released a statement about this. WWE is introducing 2 new Arab American characters on Monday Night Raw. Maybe this was the first promo, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Muhammad Hassan and Khosrow Daivari are U.S. citizens who have grown up in America. They love their country. However, they now face a new and different kind of relationship with their fellow U.S. citizens as a result of being Arab American in the United States, still struggling with the tragic events of September 11, 2001. Raw will explore the challenges Hassan and Daivari face as Hassan tries to make his mark as a new WWE superstar under the guidance of Daivari as his manager. I believe it was Alvarez that wrote here. In other words, they're already worried and preparing for the backlash that will be associated with what will surely be a planned, tasteless storyline. Such pussies.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, you had to. They knew what they were doing.
Hell yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Dude, that press release sounded like a rom-com movie or so. Oh, they got. What are they gonna get? What wacky adventures are these two gonna get into? They're gonna face prejudice. Oh my, whoa.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound like that.
The way
Like,
they wrote it was so cheesy.
they don't fucking face like they immediately come in and spit on the American flag.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, they take it to the extreme immediately.
Yeah, hey, what's going on here? What was the build up here?
Why are they mad at us? I don't get it.
Oh shit, okay, shit.
If the gimmick was more like that, where it was like them being overtly against America, but saying they aren't, it probably would have been a lot better. Like, looking back
It gets
at
to
it,
that eventually.
like them like spitting on the flag and then going, "Whoa, we're just
Yeah.
like you guys."
Yeah, that's true. They could have probably tried to like see where the crowd was at first. He didn't have to immediately heel.
They knew where the crowd was going to be.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's what they wanted it to be, too. They didn't want him to get cheered.
Yeah, sure. Well, it is now time for the Taz and Michael Cole Survivor Series breakdown in the WWE DVD's pre-tape room.
Okay, I legit wrote down here, what do we call this room? Because I wrote the WWE 24/7 set.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, the DVD room is probably better because it was before then.
They don't even do that shit no more.
No.
Remember TNA Epics where Mick Foley was in front of a bunch of boxes or whatever? This match was sick. It's like a 6-man tag with 4 minutes. What the fuck kind of epic is this?
This is fucking awesome. Dude, set building is definitely a lost art.
Yeah, set building is not a thing anymore.
Yeah. I also think of this as the Mean Gene Confidential set.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So they just run down the SmackDown and Raw cards here for Survivor Series. SmackDown Survivor Series matches: Team Eddie Guerrero of Big Show, RVD, Eddie Guerrero, and a mystery partner. I don't know who it ends up being. Versus Team Kurt Angle, which is Mark Jindrak, Luther Reigns, Carlito, and Kurt Angle. That is unbelievable. That is fucking crazy lineup there. Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight title: Billy Kidman versus Chavo Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio versus the Boss Spike Dudley, who is the champ. Great gimmick.
Yeah, it is a good gimmick.
The Boss Spike Dudley, yeah. The Undertaker versus Heidenreich with Paul Heyman. Surely a fucking stinker.
Yeah.
Gotta be horrible. WWE
I imagine
champion,
most of his pay-per-view is bad.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds fucking horrible, yeah. JBL versus Booker T for the title. JBL's champ. The Raw matches: women's title, Trish versus Lita. Intercontinental title, Shelton Benjamin versus Christian. Raw Survivor Series match: Orton, Maven, Benoit, and Jericho versus Triple H, Batista, Edge, and Snitsky, the New Evolution. And then we cut back to the commentary.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the question mark. By the way, the question mark guy was John Cena. Could have seen that coming.
Oh, was he back from injury or some shit, or was he just in it?
He recorded an album.
You're probably right.
You're probably actually right.
So we go back to the commentary team, and Lawler stands up and says, "Speaking of teams, I want to do one thing here tonight we wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. Of course, JR is the biggest OU fan in the world, and we're in the home of Texas. What kind of chant do we have for JR tonight?" And then there's just like confusion and like mixed boos in the chant and in the crowd, and everyone's like, what do we chant? I don't know. And then Lawler says, "OU sucks." OU sucks. And then they finally start chanting "OU sucks." They get into the
They're
rhythm.
already out of the college era. This is crazy.
I guess so. Yeah. And JR says, "Oh, thank you very much. 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row."
Maria, please take it and get us out of this.
Get the fuck out of here, Maria. This is Maria's debut, I think, by the way.
Oh, it's like a backstage correspondent?
She was in Diva Search, and this is her first time being the
she just won the
backstage correspondent, yes.
What was it? The 2,500?
Christy Hemme won that.
Christy Hemme won that.
Oh, Christy Hemme did. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She was in it. Maria was
Tony,
in it.
She was in it, yes.
Tony, they don't know about NCAA now. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, you
Oh,
sucked.
shit, you playing?
Oh, you
Yeah,
sucked.
me and Tony been playing.
Oh, shit. You winning?
We're on like exact opposites of what we're doing on the game, though.
Is that right? What are you doing?
I'm playing exhibition and beating every other North Carolina team with the NC State Wolfpack.
And Tony, what are you doing?
I'm playing as Nebraska, beating all the rivals. So there's.
Is that like exhibition 2, or is that like a mode?
Yeah, I'm playing exhibition, but I was trying out a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I was just doing because you could do like the rivalry games, and then it's like a big fucking deal. The stadium goes crazy, it starts shaking and shit.
Yeah, dude, the stadium pulse
Is that
or whatever.
right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and then like
wow.
if you're playing and you look at like your plays, you know, like the routes, it'll start shaking and shit when you're like on
Whoa.
if you're like at the offensive team. It's pretty crazy.
How's the creation shit? Have you made anybody?
No, I've just been playing rival games.
No, I haven't yet.
boner.
They just did Team Builder, and it's like a website you can go to. I haven't gone to it yet though, but you can like go in and
You don't do it
They
in
have-
game. You do it on there.
I don't know. I just saw it on the website, but they do have like community creations almost. You can download shit like plays and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome.
What the fuck? Oh, that's cool as shit.
I forget how much college is like the wild, wild west when it comes to plays and shit. It's just like you just do whatever. We're gonna run a double option. I'm like, what the fuck,
Dude, the run pass option plays are like crazy. You can either keep the ball, hand the ball off, pitch it, pass it, do whatever you want, and then it's like just throw it
Every
downfield.
quarterback, there is no such thing as a pocket QB in a college game. Everyone's running an option, and yeah, it's actually insane. But it's I'm having a lot of fun on it. The game's pretty cool.
I haven't heard from the boner donor in a week because he's only been playing that.
It's a fun game, man. Yeah, I've been having a good time on it too. I sadly can't play it right now because my PS5's in the other room with the outlet fucked up. So
Oh, bring it in. We'll rock it later sometime.
Dude,
I'm gonna kick your ass, dude. I'm good at that game.
Shit, wow.
I'm running triple double options, man. I'm running 16 guys all running. I'm throwing the ball crazy.
All running? Oh my god.
Line is running.
Wow.
Everybody goes straight.
A 16-person option is insane.
I'm running 30 people options or 4 verticals, Tony. There's only 2 options for me.
I need to be there for when you guys play against each other.
Dude, what's crazy is like there's like a million different playbooks, so you can get like the craziest fucking playbooks going on. You can create your own playbook too, and just have like the most fucked up plays of all time.
Oh, I got my little. I'm like Coach Klein. I'm like Coach Klein. My little book. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
That's gnarly.
I think there's too many people on the field. Hey, dude, hike the ball.
Give them more. Give more people.
This is college. We do not care. So we go backstage. Edge is talking to Maria. And of course, he has a book.
Not the fucking book era,
He's on
bro.
the
You
book
can't
tour.
do this to Edge, man.
He's got
Well,
the
that's
book,
Adam
and Triple
Copeland.
H knew it was time. He said, yeah, you should face me for the belt. Yeah, right now.
Yeah, you should lose to me too. Yeah, Maria says, you're moments away from your match with Chris Benoit. What are your thoughts? Edge says, did you read my book?
Oh, man.
Huh? What the fuck? You would know that Austin is where Edge gets it done. And I made my WWF TV debut right here. Yeah, I don't know if you should remind people of that one, Edge. We watched that shit. You killed a guy.
You knocked it out, and then you got counted out.
Yeah, you broke a dude's neck. I saw that shit. He said, as much as that meant to me, it pales in comparison to my match tonight with Chris Benoit. And he says he had an epiphany, and it felt good to tap him out to his crossface, and now he wants that feeling again. And you see tonight, I read a new chapter in this book. And then Triple H comes in drinking a little water. And Triple H says, nothing like ice cold water after a tough match, huh?
That was awesome. I
Did
love that.
fucking fight
That
the
was
jury,
so
yeah. He says, I tell you, glad you finally see the light, Edge. It's gonna be so nice to go to Survivor Series and see you rather than look across the ring and see you. Let me officially welcome you to the team, man. But we got to keep an eye on one of our teammates, Gene Snitsky.
This is insane. This is insane.
he's a force to be reckoned with.
The 2 top guys right now are directionless Book Edge and fucking Gene Snitsky. Someone let Edge have sex right now.
It's coming, but it isn't here yet.
Edge needs to commit adultery now. He says, Snitsky, seems to think he's not a team player. And Edge says, whoa. I know you're going to bury me, and we aren't going to win because of him. We're going to win because of me, and it's my turn to control Raw for a week. It's not going to be Snitsky coming for you. It's going to be me. And Edge leaves, and Triple H is pissed. So all of his teammates are feigning that they're going to challenge for his title. Snitsky, from what I understand, is going to book a completely fucking crazier show, though. So I don't know.
So it shows SmackDown versus Raw footage of Edge versus Benoit. I thought this was awesome.
Dude, this is fucking awesome. I love when they do this. Because, like, 1, look how fucking cool this game is. That's awesome. 2, why not fucking do that? That's the best way to advertise the game.
The WWE Rewind brought to you by Clearasil for men, not women.
No women allowed.
No girls around, yeah.
Women, you don't get clear skin. Fuck you.
Edge attacked Chris Benoit with the tag title belt and made him tap. You seen this before?
They just lost the tag titles. These shitty tag titles.
So backstage, Triple H is talking to Batista about Snitsky and Edge, who are coming right for him. Help!
Listen, Dave, I need help with Gene. he's really barking up the wrong tree here, dude. He says, can you believe those ingrates, Snitsky and Edge? I allowed them two to team up with us, and this is how they pay me back. They're gonna come after my world championship when we win. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to the 2 of them before I go off on somebody. And he leaves the room, but he leaves the world title behind, and Batista grabs it and he's looking at it, and the crowd starts getting a little fired up. Getting a little fired up for Batista.
He's gonna turn on him. Oh.
I mean, who knows if Batista gets a shot, a chance to book Raw as a GM, he might fucking book Snitsky against an alligator. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He might book him against a zombie. You don't know.
That shit would be fire too, bro. Don't even get me started, man.
Yeah,
Snitsky versus A-Train.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Aw,
and
damn.
Linda Miles got to go too. Sorry.
Aw, damn.
Got to get rid whatever. Test also gone.
No, man. That was all Batista's picks.
Batista's booking, yeah.
You fucking ruined Batista's Raw.
So Christy
crazy.
Hemme won the Diva Search, and she will be the special ring announcer tonight for Edge versus Chris Benoit.
Coming out here tonight, Edge.
Jerry Lawler says, "Damn,
Come on, that's Chris Benoit." Holy shit!
damn." She announces crazy as fuck.
Sounds like Jack Black coming out here.
Shit is nuts, man. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
She really put the Chris Benoit one in there. I said, okay. So Benoit comes down here, and him and Edge start fighting outside the ring immediately because they have bad blood. If you guys have not seen it.
By the way, Edge comes out. He has the fucking Metalinga song, and when the song drops, he has fucking big flaming pyro on the stage. I said, "Holy shit! What the fuck? When did he get that?"
Yeah, this was just he was just like debuting this song either like a week prior or before that. He just got this song.
Don't you see that he's evil as fuck? He's got the black tights on tonight.
He's about to be rated R. He's
He
not
used to
there
wear
yet.
the white ones when he was a babyface.
He broke a dude's fucking neck. I saw that first match.
Hey, no, it was all right.
I was like, shit, no, yeah, don't bring it up then. So they're talking about Edge's book as Edge comes out, and Lawler says, of course, I have a copy of Edge's book right here. And Jarrett said, oh, well, I've got an autographed copy, and I got another copy that I've read, and it's very good. Lawler says, oh, I know it is. Christy Hemme's very good, too. I beg your pardon. What the fuck?
Well, the winner of Edge and Chris Benoit tonight gets to join La Resistance. So I, for one, am excited to see who wins.
Dude, I can't wait to see, and then see how they book them when they win at Survivor Series. Holy shit.
So Benoit goes for the crossface early, but Edge gets away from him. Very reminiscent of the 20-minute match we saw at the beginning of the show.
That's true. Dude, Benoit is lighting Edge up with chops crazy. Like, they must have said, wow, hey, you guys have to, like, kind of have a better match than that first one.
Yeah, he takes over early with the chops, belly to back. Edge goes to just fucking leave. He says, all right, fuck it, man. I don't really want to join La Resistance. I'll be honest with you. I got a book.
Yeah, it's not really that
You read
important. I
that
want
shit?
the world title. Don't you guys
Let
listen?
me go get that book for you. I'll be right back. Benoit chases him up the ramp, though, and Edge turns around and forearms him and takes over the match. So during the commercial, Edge hit a belly-to-belly. It looked pretty clean. JR sounds like it was the coolest thing ever. He said, God, look at this shit.
That's the first move I've seen all night. This is unbelievable.
They got
I've only
ice spots
seen
in
the
this
punt.
match? Oh, my God.
The punt is the only move I've seen today.
We come back there in a choke. Crazy choke. I don't even know what you call this.
Dude, okay.
Looked like a rear naked, but
that?
by the time he got around, he was like away from him.
Yeah, it's grapevine side choke.
It's like Benoit was like fighting it and like trying to get out of it the whole time. So I think that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Edge argues with the ref, which gives Benoit a nice hope spot, but Edge cuts him back down.
Yes.
Evolution's music then hits, and Batista and Triple H come down to ringside.
The song hits and Jarrett says, what the hell is this?
That's Evolution's theme song.
Oh shit. JR said, what if Orton's team wins and he asked Triple H to defend the title 2 or 3 times in one night, or with one hand tied behind his back? And Lawler legitimately goes, all right.
It's not that serious.
Fuck you.
After a minute or so, Randy Orton's music hits, and he comes out here with Jericho and Maven.
Dude, new Evolution.
This is crazy, man. So Benoit hits a superplex on Edge. They fight up from the 10 count from a double down. Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, and they were up top, or Benoit went up top, Edge cut him off and headbutt him. Benoit fires off an unbelievable amount of headbutts to get back and then superplexes him. I was like, this is awesome.
Benoit kicks his ass for the rest of this fucking match, man.
Yeah, oddly enough, at this point, James, while he's doing all that, the ref goes outside the ring to tell Benoit to go back into the ring and definitely not give Edge a gig.
So Benoit goes to catapult Edge, and both teams of guys are on the outside standing on each side of him. This looked awesome. Great shot.
Yeah, it was cool, yeah.
Benoit then catapults Edge into the steel steps. We come back inside. Benoit locks in the sharpshooter.
Edge is bleeding. What the fuck?
What happened? Oh, he punched him. It's his damn punches again.
He bit his head.
So Benoit locks in the sharpshooter. Edge gets the rope. Benoit then hits the diving headbutt for a 2, then turns
awesome.
around and locks in the crippler crossface.
Yeah.
Edge goes to grab the rope, but can't. Batista pulls the ref out, and everyone on the outside starts fighting, and now the match is thrown out.
Dude, they're fighting crazy. Yeah, ref calls for the bell, but we can't end this show that way. Here comes Gene fucking Snitsky!
Yeah, Benoit's down in the ring, and it shows him running down the ramp.
the ace of Raw, Gene Snitsky's here.
The new
he's stomping
Booker.
up Benoit. And then Maven makes the save. Let's Raw.
So Snitsky not only throws Maven out of the ring, but he throws Benoit on the outside too. Triple H then, I can't believe what I'm looking at here. Triple H runs back into the ring and then
it's time to bring up the fucking new gen.
Back first into Snitsky and they stare down and then Edge stares down too, and all I'm thinking is Triple H, he probably pissed. He said, this is probably going to be the coolest shit ever, huh,
This
Vince?
is hot.
These are your two guys, Vince.
They both do the belt taunt too, like they're a threat to his title. And I was like, wow, this is nuts. I don't remember Gene Snitsky ever getting a push like this, and it definitely doesn't exist after this pay-per-view.
No.
Yeah, he's fucking done after this shit.
Batista comes in, and now they're all staring down, and everyone else slides in. They start fighting some more.
Dude, yeah. Team Orton gets in, and all four of them just jump these four dudes. And Snitsky and Batista get thrown to the floor. Orton clothesline Triple H to the floor. Then the next like 3 minutes are the end of the show, and Triple H, I swear it had to be at least 10 to 15 times, keeps feeding up onto the apron to get bumped. Just over and over and over again. Like, I had to be a rib how many times he gets up just to get down and flare flop around.
Yeah, and Randy Orton's team stands tall before Survivor Series. Are they going to book the show?
Holy shit, what do they got in their plans? Why is nobody concerned? Hey, what if they book a horrible show, guys? Like, Eric Bischoff's whole thing is ratings. Why would he even let this happen?
He's got to go on a month vacation.
He's
Cody,
Wyoming.
Fuck,
Yeah, Michael Burns is calling, brother.
Dude, how is there, like, no matches on this show?
Because the rest of them were super long. It's a 3-hour show.
How, like... Yeah, I guess that's fucking... Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah. But, damn, like... I don't know if we've watched a Raw that's had this few matches in a while.
Yeah, you're right. 2010, 20? That was kind of how it felt.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was like that.
23, 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So 37... Yeah, wow, okay. So, like, 40 minutes total in ring time? Which I guess isn't...
That's probably more in ring time than you get on most shows, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
They had to try to make these dudes, I guess. Give Gene Snitsky 20 minutes. Let me see something.
Why does Snitsky have a match?
Let me see something.
Snitsky having 4 run-ins in a match would have made my year, I think. That would have been fucking awesome. Someone on Cage Match gave the show a 9. That is unbelievable.
Holy, let's go.
That is nuts.
That was Gene Snitsky.
Oh, Maven does end up booking, and he books himself in a world title match, and then Triple H offers him to join Evolution, but he just does the world heavyweight title match instead.
And loses?
And loses, yeah.
Damn, what else is on the Maven Raw? Do you have it?
He only booked one thing.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He said, whatever, you guys do whatever you want with the rest of it.
It's November 15th, 2004. Let's see.
Oh, he does it. Oh, wow.
Maven
he does it
goes
right
first.
after. Well, yeah, what? All right, so this was Maven's booked Raw. William Regal and Eugene versus Rhino and Tajiri versus La Resistance for the tag titles. Lita versus Molly Holly. Randy Orton versus The Coach. Chris Benoit and Shelton Benjamin against Edge and Christian. Christy Hemme versus Stacy Keibler in a lingerie pillow fight. And Triple H versus Maven for the world title.
All right. I'm going to need you to make a YouTube video and rebook that.
Yeah, go over your booking philosophy, Maven. I actually love this.
Booked it, yeah.
Yeah, what were you thinking here? Yeah, this is crazy. I guess technically this is Raw's go home to Survivor Series. I mean, they centered it around their fucking Survivor Series match.
Yeah, SmackDown has Big Show and Kurt Angle going on. That's their big go home match for SmackDown.
Yeah, that's on. They're doing that on SmackDown when it's also happening. Oh, I guess it's during the Survivor Series match. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. I mean, Raw is going a scary, scary direction here.
This is the end of times, according to the Observer.
Or maybe
It's
a great
all
direction
over.
with Gene Snitsky. Who knows, man? They might have something hot here. Put Gene Snitsky on top, give Simon Dean the Intercontinental title. I mean, I don't know, man.
Hey,
Think
Rated
about
R
it.
Superstar is about to come and turn things around, I tell you
That's
what.
true. Yeah, John Cena is about to become the GOAT, too. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Things turn around for them soon here. But yeah, that is it for WWE Monday Night Raw, November 8th, 2004. And